Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings to everyone. So, as we need to understand that we are here in our life for a purpose, and at the same time, it is the purpose is not different for any one of us. Our first purpose is that we need to learn certain things, and the way we learn is through the universe. That is the university, in which we all are in. And when we understand the invitation that every year there is a circle, there's a cycle, no? The sun cycles around, the moon cycles around, and it is not for nothing that the days have names and that the months have names. No. Now, in the tradition, the months have different names than in the Western cultures. And these names are not just random names, but they are kind of themes. For example, if you take Ramadan, yeah, Ramadan is this theme of community, is the theme of taking yourself back, no, and practice more the attention to the collective, no. And it is obligatory, it is actually commanded on us, even so it is not a thing that if you don't do it, there will happen anything, but it is very, very strongly suggested, no? And in this way, we need to understand our themes. And every year, yeah, we are invited. So when we get a feeling of the month, no, when we understood the messages, then our life starts to become kind of playful because we know what to do when. And that is the key of everything. You see, when you understand where to pause, where to stop, where to make more effort in certain areas of your life, then you know the matrix. That is what is actually the whole secret of the matrix. Yeah. You know the theme and you know the way how to act. Yeah. Because there is only two ways. You see, you give either attention, you give focus, you give effort, you give discipline, you give um, uh, uh, concentration, devotion to it, or you take yourself a little bit back, no, and you stop for a while. You let things grow. You let things unfold, no, and you see, in Sufism we have a word, and this is conviction. Yeah, conviction is something that inside of you feel that you can master your life. You feel there is a master in me. There is something that I can do it. And at the same time, as everything comes in pairs, there is a doubter. There is someone that says, I don't know if I can do it. No? And would be the first decision that you have to make in your life. You see, you have once and for all to decide what you want to support inside of you. So maybe your life is not so successful in the outside, but you see, it builds up from inside to outside. It does not build the way around. Yeah. Anyone who becomes successful outside, there is something that they did inside as well. You do not have to think it's just by luck, it is just by chance. Yes, there are karmic aspects in our life. There can be lucky stars, let's say, but that alone doesn't make it. Yeah. It is always us who are their own biggest obstacles to success in any field, right? And let's say you have a preposition in your body that is not very easy. Yeah, you gain easily weight, for example, or it is difficult for you to move yourself. It is not something that it comes easy to you. If everything is all right with your health, never mind, But if you feel there are aspects that your health gets down, your fitness suffers, then of course your theme is evident. Yeah, you have to, if you like it or not, focus more on that aspect. No, some people have an easiness in relationships. Yeah, their way of communication is good. Their sex drive is not an obstacle to their relationships. Their the level of responsibility that they have, it all benefits them, you see. So in every aspect, you will have to decide, do I, first of all, want to go to it, and I am able to do it. Yeah, I'm able to do it. And you will find that if you look at your life, it is said in the book of love that there will not given anything to you that is too difficult for you to master. Yeah. There's a bit of a free translation, but basically this is it. Yeah? No soul is given more than it can carry, right? So it means you are able, yeah. And you have to have this conviction, you have to have this faith, yeah, that you are able, yeah. So now you have to put I am able in enabling the way, to make it open, to open the doors for you. And this is given to us by the sun and by the moon, right? The moon gives us the themes. Yeah, the moon gives us this precision where we have to move, and knowing these aspects, yeah, um, we will open that in very soon, inshallah, and that will hopefully help many people to navigate easier through their life. Now, any change, no matter what it is, do not expect it easy. There is no easy. Yeah, there is dedication. There must be commitment, and there must be this conviction. Yeah, and if that comes together, success is granted, and this is why it says there are basic functions. You see, in the call of prayers, it says, "Come to success." First, come to prayer. Yeah, come to the prayer, but it says come to success. It's easy. And I was always asking myself, what a funny expression is that, come to success. Yeah, but it's all about that. You're here to succeed. And the way to succeed, you see, this, all the traditions summed up what they could understand, what the divine wants to share. You see, it was sharing with prophets, with instructions, with laws, within this is it sharing how it shaped itself. Yeah. Because the forbidden question is, where does the divine comes from? No, or how the divine came? No, well, it made itself. That is how it happened. You see, it made itself. This you need to understand. There were forces, there were everything, there was everything. And finally appeared this consciousness. Yeah. And it developed itself, and it is never ending. It is never finished. Everything is developing, developing, developing. And this is the uncomprehendable side of our universe. Yeah. So we are the reflection of this. And it is made for us, this matrix is made for us that we can find our way. And it is a kind of game. And you see, this is why we love games, because we feel there is this playfulness in us. We want to play, we love to play. Yeah. And if you do not exaggerate it, if you don't go in the wrong game, let's say, yeah, but you go in the game of life, then your life becomes an adventure. It becomes interesting. It becomes colorful. Yeah. And this is all written in the matrix. Yeah. Because first of all, the conviction, the faith is also God is generous. Yeah. So he is very generous. That means you have to have the faith also. There is generosity for you as well. Yeah. And you have been, of course, blessed. That is one thing we have to acknowledge first. Yeah. And that's the secret of thankfulness, because everyone has been blessed. Our first blessing is that we are alive. That is already the biggest blessing, actually. And that we can walk, most of us, good. We can see, we can hear, whatever it is. And for this, we need to develop also a ground thankfulness that enables us to get into the next step and find the confidence, find the courage to play the game. Yeah. And if you have the things clear, success is granted, you see. Yeah. Because the divine says, and the winner is Allah. Yeah. And the success is with Allah. Yeah. So that means it's with you, because we are just the reflection of it. Yeah. So when you can understand the levels of your life, the rhythms, the themes, the pauses, the stops, and where you have to bring more dedication, you will enter the road of success. Yeah. And the time that it will take is probably 1 year. Yeah. 1 year, because this is the cycle, yeah, where the sun moves around, no, and the moon as well. And in this year, if you do the work, yeah, it should be enough to bring fundamental changes in our life and to make things flowing again, to make things evolving and becoming lighter in our life, right? So we hope that we can soon somehow open it, and we also pray that it serves many people, and we think also that it is the right time, the right moment, because pressure is high, confusion is high, the shaking in the world is high. Yeah, it looks all very dramatic. But according what we know, there is a time, there is still some time, and there will be always time in a way. Yeah. So do not fear too much, even the things are shaking, but try to not participate in this wave of shaking, but focus on your work, focus on your things. And if we all do that, you see, we form a new world. That is as simple as that. Yeah. Everyone does his work. Everyone plays the right note on the instrument, and the symphony will be harmonious for everybody. Yeah. Good. So I wish you a very blessed day, and see you next week, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.